truly in distress because they have written a very long story. I am a 31-year-old mother of 3. I was in an emotionally draining marriage. Last year, I fell into temptation and cheated on my husband. After a while, I left my then husband, and in the following month, I moved in with the man I was cheating with. I conceived immediately and he had a daughter. My problem is, however, I still have feelings for my ex-husband. I feel like my current husband does not love me at all. This is because I have been mocked in his presence by the brother without him defending me at all. All they do is laugh as if nothing has happened. Should I leave should I leave here or
Should I leave should I leave this marriage and be on my own? Please advise.
yes, should I just leave this marriage and be on my own? Please advise. We're always asking, and we ask it in jest all the time, am I the drama? Are you the drama? At this point, you need to take accountability for a few things, okay? You are the drama. Instead of communicating and working on your previous marriage, you decided to take an easier route. You cheated, you were caught, you were loud about your cheating. Now that you've broken that bridge. And instead of even fixing it further, you decided to leave that man and move in with your new hot lover, and things were hot, things were good, things were nice, and now I'm imagining that the honeymoon phase is over. You know, now reality is setting in and you're realizing, I think my husband was better. You know, he had his problems, but at least, you know, I was never laughed at and disrespected in front of him. You know, he had a few issues. You know, now you're weighing the two options and you're trying to figure out, now do I just beg him and go back? And then the cycle continues. You messed up. This is on you. You messed up, and you need to realize that until you hold yourself accountable and stop, you know, trying to blame everyone else for what's happening in your life, things are not going to change. So I think the best option is for you to date you. As in, wewe ukae kamkutano ujiulize, what do I really want? What is it I'm chasing after? Can it be found in one man, or will I need multiple men for me to be happy? Or can I make myself happy? It all trickles down to you. What are you doing with your life to make yourself happy so that you don't have to rely on all these other people to make you happy? I hope that helped. Oh, that's a heavy situation.
Yeah. I think a few things to point out just for the purposes of conversation. One, the way you moved from one relationship to another is never a good thing. We've said it here, take time, heal.
True.
Every time you move from one relationship to another, like, I know, again, the best way to get over a man is getting under a new one. Yeah, it doesn't really work that way.
True.
You really need to heal. You need to examine what happened with your relationship. You need to analyze your problems and try and figure them out. And two, it seems like your biggest issue in general is just communication. Your former husband, you didn't quite communicate with him clearly to the point where you resolved your issues. You just decided that, I've said it once and now I'm going to try and resolve it my own way. Right. So communication is also an issue. In this case, it seems to be the same problems coming up. You are not communicating effectively. Your husband, your partner, your husband now, the brothers are making fun of you. Have you made it clear that, babe, by the way, I don't like how you and your brothers or your brothers talk about me in public and you not defending me? I would really appreciate if you do that for me. Two, grass is always greener until you actually realize when you jump off to the other lawn, hey, then they don't water or may paint. You know, so always remember that the grass is never greener. You can make your side as green by doing the nurturing, by doing all the work that needs to be done, which means even if you step out of this relationship and go into another one without resolving the relationship issues, the core issues that are going on within you, which are communication and just accountability, there's no way you're going to make a difference. Even if the person loves
Same
you
cycle.
from the bottom of their heart with all their amazingness, you will find fault in that relationship as well. The cycle shall repeat itself. So what are we trying to say here? One, try and inspect, self-analyze, intrusively look, analyze what is going on with you internally. Two, deal with your communication issues. Clearly communicate to your partner now. Yeah? This and this and this happened. Three, give yourself time to heal from both the former relationship and the hurt that you are occurring or is occurring to you now. You left your husband, you want him back. Deal with that. Sort out those emotions, because it doesn't matter whether you love your husband or not. Question is always going to be, are you going to go back to this person? Probably not. And even if you wanted to, will he take you back? I don't know. That's an unknown. But the thing that is consistent here is that you have not dealt with those unresolved feelings. So deal with your unresolved feelings. Communicate with your new husband about what is plaguing you. And two, and the final and most important one is deal with your issues. Every single one. Ziandike on a list. This and this and this and this and this. Start dealing with them. And once you find happiness in yourself, it doesn't matter who's around you. It doesn't matter who you're in love with. It doesn't matter who you're in bed with. You will always find satisfaction in your own life, in your own way. Well, we hope that that helps you. If you have more advice for our 31-year-old mother of three, let us know. The number is still 0770 729 366. And trust me, we are not being cruel. It just is clear to us. Sometimes when you are in the situation, it's difficult to see what is going on, but we're looking at it from an unbiased point of view. And yeah, it may have been rough, but it is the truth. You need to sort this out, babes. You need to sort this out. And we love that you are so open about this as well. We appreciate how candid you are about it as well, right? It's very, very personal information that you've given us.